Right. This is the second time I'm recording this as well, because the first time, apparently Windows Game Bar recording cannot record File Explorer, so you can see half the stuff I was doing. So, first, we want to download the mod. For that, I'm just going to type Super Mario Galaxy 2-player mod. And it doesn't show
6 absurd ways to break Super Mario Galaxy by forcing 2-player split screen.
I'm going into this dude's and then link to his channel. I will link this video in the description below.
Hello, I'm making the new Super.
Alright. Anyway, download the mod. Just click save. I already downloaded it, I'm fairly sure, so I don't need to. Next, I'm going to show you how to dump your Mario Galaxy Wii ISO. So if you don't have one, if you do have an ISO, skip over this. So you want to type cleanrip. I'll also link this so you don't have to take the long way around. You want to download this one, the .zip. I've got it on my SD already. So this is take 2 because you can see the stuff. So we're just gonna have to pretend my SD is in my Wii U dumping, so we're gonna have to pretend that this is my apps folder and this is the root of my SD card because I don't have it right now. What you want to do is take this cleanrip folder and put it into your apps folder so that you have cleanrip and apps. Next, you want to take this cleanrip gc.dol and put it into the root of your SD card, which in my case would be downloads. Once you've done that, on your SD card, not in your downloads folder, I just don't have that. This is the mod. We're going to use this after we have our ISO. Yeah, that's it. Onto the Wii U now. So, bye. This is take 2 of recording this because I forgot to put my SD card back in the first time. And that was really awkward. And I guess I didn't hold B, so now I have to wait for this. Hold up. Will it launch Wii? It's opening. Right. If this works on Wii too, what am I even saying? This works on Wii too, but you can't play it through Revolution. You have to use a USB loader. There's an easier way if you're on Wii U, which is a virtual console inject. I also know that I'm not using a microphone. My audio quality will be bad. And I do know that I am reflected in the gamepad screen. But boot homebrew. And hopefully all my apps should be there this time. Right. So you should see this new one right here called cleanrip. You're going to want to load this up. And I think I left Smash in my Wii U. Here is my physical copy of Mario Galaxy. This is way too zoomed in. It doesn't really matter. Put this disc in. This won't harm your disc. So, it's not going to change anything on the disc either. We're just taking the files from the disc. No, we're not taking them. We're making a copy of them. Press A to continue. Apparently this does not support classic controller. Enable checks and count. No, I'm just gonna click no. I'm dumping this to my front SD. That's already in there. My disk is already in. I'm initializing the disk. Now, don't press A, because that's to continue. Use the left and right buttons on the D-pad to select these options. Dual layer stays no. Press down on the D-pad. Chunk size is going to be max, so press right on the D-pad until you hit max. New device per chunk is no, so go down with the down on the D-pad and then press left on the D-pad. Now press A. I'm going to remember these And then we wait for this to dump. See you when it's done, I guess. Back here, after my dump is finished, I should have these two pieces. You may have other pieces, but these are the only two you need, the part0.iso and the part1.iso. I've taken the liberty of already copying them to my downloads, because these are some rather big files, and they take ages. Not like ages, more like 7 minutes, but still. You don't want to sit and wait 7 minutes watching nothing happen. So I did it beforehand. Next, we want to... Hold on, just a second. Okay, right. So what you want to do after you've got both of these, put them into the same directory, and up here, type cmd. This opens command prompt. I have this command. I'll put it into the description. Basically, what I want to do is copy, click rename, copy this, paste this, space, plus, space, paste it again, but this time it's part1.iso. And that should be it. And now, next what you want to do is wait for this to do its thing. But while that's happening, this doesn't actually tell you when it's done. So, go to a calculator. Hold on. Google's calculator. And add these two numbers together. So when it reaches the combined figure of these two things, then it's ready. So that is 395,584. 395. That didn't type. That also didn't type. Fine. 395,584. Plus 4194240. 4194240. And then this has to match up. So 4589824. Okay, it is done. Close command prompt. You don't need these two anymore, but I recommend renaming this to rmgp01.iso because that's what ISOs are usually named. Next, you want to open up your browser and type backup fusion. This is where I installed the mod, and I still have caps lock on. I don't know why it was on in the first place. Go ahead and click download. Wait for it to download. Save. open this up. Usually you'd extract it, but I'm just doing that because you don't need the zip folder. Open this up, run this .exe file. Where it says Files, click Load, go to this PC, Downloads, hold up. Load. After being dumb for a bit, I figured out what to do. I'm just gonna make a new folder. Doesn't matter what I name it. I'm just gonna move this into the new folder. Click Load. Move down to Downloads. Into this folder and click OK. This is this. Click Extract Image. Again, I'm going to choose this. Okay. And wait till it's done extracting. Right. Once this is done, you should see this small ready down here. So what you want to do is, I'm just moving this over to Documents because that's where I've got my extracted ISO. Inside here, I have a European Mario Galaxy, so I'm going to copy this. It's a .dol file, just in case you're wondering. I want to open this into Data, into System. Yeah, this is the file folder. Paste and delete the main.dol file and rename this exactly as it is to lowercase everything main.dol. Then you're done. Load Wii Backup Fusion once again. Click on Load. Go to this. Click OK. Transfer to an image. Never mind. Oh, I have to select this. Transfer to image. And I don't want an ISO. If you're playing Dolphin, you're going to use an ISO. And that's just how it is. But I'm going to show you how to use it on console, so WBFS is probably the best format to use for that. And then wait for this to finish once again. Next, once this has got the ready, you should have in your documents, or wherever you decided to do it, this file. You don't need the mod file. Nor do you need this. Nor do you need Wii Backup Fusion anymore. I think I closed that. Nor do you need this folder with your ISO in it. All you need is this one thing. So, to play this on console, you want to use a USB loader. There are 3 USB loaders for Wii. Or you could use a Virtual Console Inject for Wii U. I'll show both of them. 3 USB loaders are USB Loader GX, wiiflow, and configurable USB loader, often called CFG USB loader for short. USB loader has not worked for me yet, and I'm not the best at explaining these USB loader type things, but I use wiiflow. Although this has worked for me too, but wiiflow just lets you patch your games so you can play them online. You're gonna go ahead and download the USB loader. And it's probably best if you watch someone else's tutorial on how to do this USB loader bit. But you've got the USB loader. You're going to extract this to your SD card, so put the app into your apps folder. I, of course, already have this, right? Yes. I have this already, so it doesn't matter. And then this goes to the root of your SD card. I have it right here. And once you've got these, you need a program called... Wait, I can't delete that yet. You need a program called Wii Backup Manager. Click build 78 or whatever the latest build is, and then click download. Wait for this, and then after the 6 seconds or 5 seconds is up, click skip and take your download. Extract Wii Backup Manager. I don't need this. Right here. And then run win32.exe or win64 depending on your computer. After this is here, click add files. Okay, sorry about that. My screen recorder just decided it wanted to crash. So what I was doing was I was in Wii Backup Manager. Click files, add files. Then you want to go over to this file we just made. Select it. You can download the covers if you want them to show in the USB loader, like this. And you're going to need a USB stick. It doesn't matter how big the stick is, as long as it will fit the game Mario Galaxy on it, which is 4 to 5 gigabytes, I'm fairly sure. Insert that. I already have the game on here as a fact, so I'm just going to clear the USB of everything so I can do it along with you people. Select drive 1, choose your USB drive. Mine is F. Click yes to this message. Then wait for that to load. Select this, click transfer, drive 1, and wait for this to finish. I'll just pause my recording. So the transfer has finished. As you can see, this is no longer there. Over in File Explorer, if I open my USB drive, we've got a WBFS folder, a folder with our game, and then this. Eject both the USB drive and your SD card and head over to your Wii or Wii U. Right, back on my Wii U, you want to put your USB into a specific slot. If you're on Wii, it's going to be the USB slot closest to your SD card slot. I'm also just going to showcase it on the Wii U just because I can't boot it through the Wii method, but I can get it there. But you can. And so with Wii, it's going to be the USB slot closest to the SD card, and with the Wii U, on the very back, where there's the HDMI and power, there's going to be 2 USB slots. You're going to put it onto the top USB slot. And I need to go get a nunchuck. And a second remote. items acquired. Just going to plug in the nunchucks, and as you can already see, we've got Luigi, which is our second player, on screen. Whichever one controls Luigi. I can do this. I can jump. That's not the right. Luigi is player 1 though, and Mario's player 2, so it's somewhat confusing. Don't know why he made it this way, but you can use the D-pad to change this. Turn off split screen. Minus toggles the options. I could boot a file. I'll just edit this part into a time lapse, don't worry. It's gonna be somewhat hard to control 2 players at once, and they're both Luigi. If I were to click no, he should have turned to Mario, but I'm just holding one on both remotes right now. But as you can see, this is completely functional, and I could just leave the other Luigi right behind. And now I'll show you how to do wiiflow properly. Right. Wow, my player 2 is actually pretty. Boot homebrew and then boot wiiflow. Which is right here. And wait for wiiflow to initialize your USB, which I didn't plug in. Hold on, I need to go plug it in. No games found in USB1.wbfs. That's because I just plugged it in. Right. Settings. I'm just gonna exit to the homebrew channel. Wait, something happened. Okay. Clicking this. Click this. Pass plugins to USB. No games were found, it says, so I have to exit to the homebrew channel and reload wiiflow because I just plugged it in and it didn't load in time. But this was literally working 5 minutes ago. I was toying around with this before I started recording. So, as soon as it loads, it's taking its dear sweet time. There we go. Now we've got a billion Mario Galaxies to choose from. And as I said, I can't boot this, but people on Wii can. It's just gonna take me right back to Wii menu. Well, that's it. I'll show you how to use the Wii Virtual Console injector in another episode, in another video. And that's it. Bye for now. Alright, we're up. I'm just recording this little clip. I made this video because Moose/Mason Consoli and Miguel Osorio both had questions, and I answered them in the comments, and then they requested the video, so this is dedicated to them.